Hey, what's up, guys? Kogan back in the video, and today I want to do a new what if. This what if I've been keeping in the back burner for a while. This is what if Hinata was on Team 7 there. Um, so we might have to start off with the graduation exams because technically the Nine Tails doesn't really the Nine Tails attack doesn't really involve him with Hinata being on Team 7. Same with the Chiha's massacre and all that stuff. There, it doesn't really involve him with Team 7 at all because that's it. Like when they were in the academy, when those things actually happened, and technically the Nine Tails attack is when technically Naruto was technically born. But we have to start off with the graduation exams there. So, um, mostly we go into the graduation exams there. We have to start off with the graduation exams. Technically, Hinata there actually has really good grades. She does have really good grades, like Sakura did in the original series there, where she actually had good grades there. I might say Hinata actually has the good grades this time around. Yashi there, Hinata's father, actually, mostly was making her train there, mostly making her the best and stuff like that. Mostly the Akashi there goes to with the third Hokage to Naruto's house, Sasuke's house, and Hinata's house there. Mostly Hinata there. Mostly he was talking to mostly Akashi was talking to Hiyashi saying, well, he's like, well, I'm mostly trying to find something for better on my team there. Mostly Naruto's and Sasuke's house mostly plays out the same. Like, mostly Akashi smells the rotten milk. He's like, oh, this is like expired. Somebody has to be going to the bathroom all day and shit like that. That still happens. Um, so technically, mostly Akashi was mostly talking to Hiyashi there. Mostly Hiyashi was like saying, he's like, well, you need to compare this thing. And mostly, why you need to be mostly teaching my daughter there. I heard you mostly felt like your students there and stuff. He's like, well, technically, your student mostly actually have the highest grades there, and she's mostly might be, or your daughter actually has the highest grades there, and mostly she might actually have mostly affecting from my team there and stuff. He's like, how this is getting mostly affected there and stuff. Mostly Akashi was actually talking to Ashi on that about that, and he's like, well, it's your choice if you want your daughter on my team and stuff. And then mostly he said, well, this take care of her and stuff like that. So he's like, well, good. So they mostly go into the graduation exams. So they announced their teams there. So Team 7, we have Naruto, Uzumaki. Naruto's like, yeah, I made it on a team and stuff like that. And then mostly Hinata's like, oh, yeah, that's great, Naruto. Yeah. And mostly she's mostly blushing there. I might see that happening. And next, Hinata Hyuga. She's like, wait, what? I'm on the same team as Naruto? He's like, and then mostly Naruto's like, hey, cool, you're on the same team as me, Hinata and stuff like that. And she's like, and mostly I might see her getting red there. And then next, Sasuke Uchiha there. So, and then mostly Sakura will be technically on Team 8. Or not really Team 8, but mostly Team. She might be on Team Kurenai there, I think. She might be on Team Kurenai there. And with Kiba and Shino. Plus, that might grow both of the characters there. Technically, Hinata, mostly they're waiting for the thing there. Mostly Naruto there. Mostly they were sitting on the bench there. Mostly Hinata was mostly sitting with Naruto there. Mostly Naruto in this version there is actually interested in, mostly not really interested in Hinata, but mostly Hinata, she was mostly like getting shy around Naruto. Mostly she's blushing there. I might see that happening. But mostly Naruto actually said, he's like he said in the Chunin exams there, he said in this and earlier, because he might actually say to Hinata there saying, you're kind of weird there, but I actually kind of like people like are kind of weird like you and stuff. She's like, really Naruto and stuff like that. So technically, she mostly, and then he's like, mostly goes off there and stuff, and then mostly Yato mostly blushes there, mostly because we all know she likes Naruto. So there won't be no like bad relationship with it there. So um, Hinata goes home and mostly tells Hiyashi, saying, he's like, well, my daughter, what team you're actually on there? She's like, she's like, I'm that boy's, she's like, I'm on Akashi's team, or I'm on that boy's Naruto's team. And he's like, oh, Akashi. Yeah, I heard about him. He actually, um, what, does fail his students there. You need to watch out, my daughter, and stuff like that. She's like, I will try my best there, father. Mostly Neji there. I'm gonna say Neji. He actually says he's like Akashi's team, huh? And stuff. Mostly Neji. He's like, oh yay, yeah, Neji. I am on the Akashi's team there. He's like, well, I need to get you in mostly in shape there. So Neji mostly trains Yata there. um, you know, during that time there, and then mostly the day one there, doing the mostly doing the thing there. Naruto still puts the eraser on top. He's like, "Oh, that's what he gets for being late." All that stuff there, or Sensei being late and shit. Technically, Hinata mostly was just technically shy. She's mostly shy in this one. She's like, she won't say nothing there. I think Hinata won't say nothing there. Same with Sasuke, but mostly Hinata is mostly shy there compared to Sakura there. Mostly Akashi opens the door, Racer bonks him in the head, like it does in the original series. She's like, ha ha ha, I got you, and stuff like that. And then mostly Hinata's like mostly kind of like hiding her head. She's kind of hiding her head. He's like, a clown, a guy who doesn't give a flying, doesn't care, and and a girl who's honestly shy there. He's like, maybe that might be that might be the Hugo girl. I might actually train there. So, and then he mostly takes him there and stuff. He mostly reveals his name is Akashi and all that stuff there. That's what Akashi was actually saying. And Naruto, his dreams is going to still be the same. I'm going to say Naruto's dreams is going to be the same there. Naruto's be the stream. He wants to be a Hokage. He doesn't want the people looking down on him and stuff like that. That's his dream there. His favorite food is ramen and all that stuff. Hinata there. What Hinata's dream was? I think she's mostly wants to really want to help out people there. I think Hinata's mostly her goals were mostly helping out people and stuff like that. Her favorite food, I guess you can say cinnamon rolls there. I'm gonna say cinnamon rolls. I'm just gonna discuss how a food thing. Mostly her favorite snack is cinnamon rolls. Technically, and then she mostly wants to help out people and stuff. Sasuke, we all know what he is there. He doesn't have a goal or anything like that. He wants revenge there. He wants to take out Itachi. So same stuff plays out the same with that. And he's like, whoa. He's like, well, that's actually interesting there. Technically, meet tomorrow at the training ground. So they mostly go to the training grounds there. Mostly Hinata and Naruto were like, he's like, whoa, he's like, where you been, Hinata and stuff. He's like, yeah, I mostly went home there and mostly got some like energy bars there. He's like, well, we can't eat there and stuff like that. Kashi says so and stuff, and then I totally forgot they can't eat, but like it happens in the original series. So technically, they're waiting for Akashi there, and mostly Akashi says, he's like, oh hey there guys and stuff. They're like, why? And mostly Naruto's like, why are you late here? And then he's like, well, I'm just he's like, I was taking a walk down the park there, and I saw a little dog went by me or so. And then Naruto's like, you liar! and and stuff like that. He's like, whoa, and then mostly he was explaining the bell test there. So the bell test there, he explains that there, he's like, scatter. So mostly the bell test was going on the same there. Mostly Hinata and Sasuke do hide there. Mostly Naruto, he's like, he's mostly comes over to Akashi. He's like, what's up, Akashi? He's like, what's up there? And he's like, you're weird out of the punch there, and stuff. And then mostly he's like, take this, 1,000 years of. He's like, secret finger jutsu, 1,000 years of death. Boom! Naruto goes flying into the water of the fall. He's like, that takes care of him. He's like, where's everybody else there? And mostly Yata is mostly seeing this, mostly through her thing there and stuff. Mostly Naruto does the shadow clones, and then he's mostly jumping on top of shit and stuff like that. Technically, Hinata comes in. She's like, she sees Naruto in danger. She's like, I'm coming, Naruto. And then mostly, she does her gentle fist there. And then mostly Akashi was just like jumping back and forth there. And then mostly Hinata activate her Byakugan. I think she activates her Byakugan there. And Akashi's like, oh shit, I'm going against the Byakugan. So technically, he was dodging and weaving there. And when she's like, gentle fist. And then mostly trying to throw some hands against Akashi there, trying to grab the bell. And Naruto comes almost behind him. He's like, he was trying to grab the bell right there. And then he just like does a substitution. He's like, what? And stuff. She's like, and then he's like, huh, you guys work pretty fast there. He's like, well, I have to take on this. And then Sasuke takes him on like he does in the original series. They're like, what is going on there and stuff. And she's like, here you go, Naruto, eat this there. And he's like, well, we can't eat it. She's like, well, we need to stay mostly in strength there. And then Naruto's like, oh, okay. And then he ate the Gamora bar there, the Gamora bar. And technically, she's like, well, this kind of will help us there so we can get our strength back there a little bit. So kind of a little bit, that Gamora bar might actually got their strength back a little bit there. So Sasuke, he was taking on Nakashi, and he gets planted on the ground, and mostly Hinata, they're like, mostly Naruto's like, wait, where's Sasuke at? And then she's like looking around, she's like, well, and then mostly she already sees him pinned down, and then mostly she's like, it kind of looks like Akashi got him. Akashi got him. He pinned him on the ground already. He already beat him. So technically, they come out of nowhere. They're trying to set up a trap. Mostly Akashi's reading his book, and then mostly Naruto uses shadow clones. He's like, shadow clones, and he's like, shadow clone jutsu, and then mostly grabs the thing. He's like, no, Hinata, and then she's like, gentle fist, and then he's like, what? He's like, damn, and then mostly pops out, and then mostly the bells. They're about to grab the bells. Time expires. Timer fucking expires there, and then who's gonna get stuck in the stump? I'm gonna say Sasuke. Sasuke gets stuck in the stump there. He's like, wait, what the fuck? He's like, why I'm stuck in the stump? He's like, well, Hinata and Naruto were trying to work as a team there, and you're the one was ignorant at Sasuke, so don't feed Sasuke at all there. If anybody who feeds Sasuke will fail. And so technically they leave there, and mostly they're Naruto and Sasuke, or no, Naruto and Hinata were eating there. Technically, Hinata was actually saying, here you go, Sasuke. And he's like, wait, Hinata, mostly Naruto was like, wait, Hinata, we're going to get in trouble there. What? Why are you giving this to Sasuke there? She's like, wait, well, I learned this from my clan there. Technically, if we don't work as a team there, mostly if we don't work as a team there, we're not really gonna take the bells from Akashi Sensei there. And then Naruto was like, oh yeah, you're right, and stuff. Mostly they're trying to feed Sasuke there. Mostly Sasuke like, I don't want this food there, Naruto. And then she's like, how about me feeding to you, Sasuke? And then he's like, damn it. He's like, well, if we can work as a team, and he's like, fine. So technically, he was eating food there, and then mostly Akashi's like, you broke the rules, and then he's like, you pass. And he was mostly explaining there, you need mostly teamwork there, and stuff like that. He's like, yes, in the ninja world, banning your comrades is scum, but mostly banning your friends is worse than scum. So technically, he always actually was saying that there they cut Sasuke out, and he's like, Team Seven will do their first mission tomorrow, all that stuff there. So technically, the next day there, mostly for the A, B's, and D's missions there, I might see them kind of play out the same a little bit there for the A, B's, and D's mission there. Mostly they go to the Thorough Kage there, and most of the Thorough Kage was actually saying, he's like, whoa, and stuff like that. I heard you mostly completed the 99% of the missions there. Great job, guys. And then they're like, yeah, but Naruto was like, come on, oh man, we want a bigger one. And then mostly, he's like, right, Naruto, I don't, I think Sasuke hits him. No. He's like, give us a bigger mission there. He's like, come on, Mo man, we need a bigger mission. He's like, Naruto. He's like, eh. He's like, there's one mission there I can actually give you there. You can actually handle, and it's mostly a C mission there. Technically, Cosmo comes in. He's like, yeah, and stuff like that. Mostly his drunk ass comes in. He's like, I'm getting escorted to these brats there. Mostly it was mostly escortation mission to the Line of Waves. And then they go out of the village there. They get attacked by the demon brothers there. Technically, Naruto, Hinata mostly uses her Byakugan there. She's like, watch out, guys. And then mostly, here comes the demon brothers. They jump out of the way, and then mostly Kashi gets caught, happened in the original series. They're like, no, Kashi Sensei, and stuff. And then mostly, Naruto kind of freezes there, and then mostly gets cut, and mostly Hinata sees this there. She's like, oh, no, Naruto, no. And then she's like, how dare you, Naruto? And then mostly, she does her gentle fist there, kind of pushes him back, and then mostly Sasuke takes him out like he does in the original series. And he's like, you're not hurt, are you? Scared? And he's like, damn it, Sasuke. And then mostly Hinata runs over to Naruto really quick there, and mostly gives her that ointment she gave him into the exams there. She's like, this will definitely help there, Naruto. And then mostly Naruto, mostly she's like, why you did that, Naruto? He's like, I bowed to be strong there. And then mostly Akashi's like, oh, that's kind of cool, Naruto, but if you did that there, you might lose some blood there. And he's like, oh no, and stuff. And then and mostly the Nine Tails, technically Chakra was technically healing it. He's like, oh, this is most of the Nine Tails power. And technically, he's like, why these mercenaries are going after you? And he told Cosmo that, and that's where the what if ends. So yep, comment, rate, more responses, bros. We like, please subscribe, hit the bell notification to see uploads and live streams. Correspond to bros. Like out, out of peace.